Alright, hello and welcome. Sorry about that. Took my little afternoon nap and overshot just a bit. Hey there, Derry. I'll be working on your piece here, but I am gonna take a couple of minutes to sort of, for one, turn that way down. Man. Oh, sorry, you. Sure. Yeah, my nap overran a little bit, so we're gonna take about a minute or two. I don't know. Oh, I should also probably flip this switch. Here you go. Hey, you did it! Congrats! Or someone did a very nice thing for you. Also, congrats. You were gifted a sub. No need to be scared. Oh. I don't know about that. That's weird. Yeah. I'd go through your emails, see, although probably like rip your inbox, right? Yeah, dude, that's weird. I'd think about changing your Twitch password. And then I'm pretty sure Twitch has a log me out of everywhere option. Dude, I don't know, but that could be cause for some concern, because I don't know how Twitch defines botting or stuff like that. Because normally when you see something like that, it's a someone bought all those followers. And I know Twitch is not super keen on people doing stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should see if Twitch has a log me out of everywhere option, and then change your password, because it just has all the hallmarks of yeah, exactly. It's something botting you like that. Well, again, something like that might trigger the wrong kind of YouTube attention that you're looking for. try it. But again, I'm saying probably your best bet, change your Twitch password and make sure no one's done something untoward to your account. No, this is just because I literally woke up 10 minutes ago. Well, I guess like 13 minutes ago. I wanted a little quick do some freehand work to sort of wake myself up a bit. Get all the juices flowing. No, I think I'm gonna retry that shirt on Thursday. Oh, and since someone gifted Blue a tier 2 sub, that means I need a tier 2 emote now. And no, I don't know who did it either. My activity feed just says anonymous gifter gifted out 1 tier 2 community sub. But that does put Blue in the highest subscription tier. So if I made all 3 of my emotes and filled my emote slots, he would have access to 2 of the 3 possible emotes that I could make currently. But so like the biggest difference is that a tier 2 sub is for, I think it's 10. I think a tier 2 sub is $10, and then a tier 3 sub is $25. No, you didn't miss much, Derry. Somebody gifted Blue a subscription. So, that's it. You're caught up. Alright. Hands feel warmed up. Brain feels less foggy now. Alright, let's get back to the good stuff. Well, let's keep putting this off. Let's do some keys. So it's got a nice throne look going on, which I like. But so in other news, my Dark Souls 3 playthrough's going pretty well. I've made it back to the Undead Legion in about a quarter of the time that it took me to get there last time. Hey, I'm glad for Derry and Blue for driving so many people to come and watch me do my stuff. So feels like a very appropriate thank you. Also, I'll probably end up redoing this in Inkscape, so you have like a nice... I'm working on Blue's Butterfly as well in Inkscape, but so you'll have something extremely nice and crisp, not just, cropping the photo that I'll post. Is it good? Is it a good gift or a bad gift? That'll inform my guess here. Cheeky mom, huh? Hey, thank you much. The only question I asked Derry was, does he like spirals? So, you got a nice thing going here. Like I said, I'll get this done in Inkscape as well. Might take a little bit because my hand drawing skill has at this point extremely outstripped my Inkscape skill. I mean, I feel that's part of the reason why I'm so drawn towards, drawing spirals and things like that. Feels like a way to take control of spiraling thoughts. Just draw a spiral down, pluck that thought from your brain. Pluck that thought from your squishy meat computer. I mean, sort of, yeah. In the moment, they do have, like, a meaning to me, but pretty much after it's drawn out on the page, I have completely lost the context of what my brain was trying to tell me. I also would like to point out, I've gotten so much better at these keys, like, hot damn. Hopefully 1D won't take my family-friendly rating away, but killing it. Alright, so Zach, I haven't yet watched The Swiss Army Man, but I'm planning to watch it tomorrow. Or possibly after the stream tonight. But what I have watched was Season 3 Castlevania, which... meh. I feel like 10 episodes... Swiss Army Man or Season 3 Castlevania? Swiss Army Man is Daniel Radcliffe and someone else, and Daniel Radcliffe is a corpse that another guy uses to raft down a river, and it's extremely bizarre from everything I have read, which is not much because I've tried to avoid spoilers because it's also supposed to be just extremely hilarious. And Zach's been trying to get me to watch it, Swede, for, I don't know, probably like 2 weeks, 3 weeks now? basically ever since he saw it, he's like, you need to watch this movie. And I agree. And I will watch it. So, you know, Derry, by virtue of most of the design elements being in a grid, this one is probably going to be easier for me to do in Inkscape than Blue's Butterfly. We will change it up. Just a little in the center for some visual diversity. Oh no, I've put more design elements into here, and I suspect in Inkscape I will come up with even more to stick around. It's just the setup itself is a little more simple, where for Blue, obviously I needed to make it into a butterfly. I mean, I'm like 99% positive that this right here is a setup out of Kells. But it looks good. There you go. You got a nice maze up here. So now we just need to rough out these details a little bit. I mean, I'm still pointing it out like a throne. Yeah, it's very throne-like. I'm gonna color it to definitely try and highlight the throne-like nature of it. Yeah. That's weird. Sure. Oh, excuse me. I suggested that he logs out of his Twitch account everywhere, changes his password, and logs back in, just in case it was someone trying to do something untoward to his Twitch account, because it would be just a real, you know, it'd be a real bummer if his account got suspended or something because, you know, Jackbox didn't secure their servers or something, or, you know, some other service that his Twitch account's tied to. Did something stupid, you know what I mean? I mean, it could be that, you know, he did a clip, somebody clipped something, and it got viral on, like, Reddit or Twitter, and people were like, let's go follow this dude. But which would be cool, and if that's what happened, awesome luck for him, but you know, my experience on the internet my experience on the internet hasn't been that, you know what I mean? Like, And yeah, like you said, I don't want him to get kicked off for something that wasn't his fault. I mean, I haven't looked at my YouTube analytics. Like, for me, for right now, YouTube is such a low priority that I can't actually tell you the number of subscribers I have without looking it up. And I don't think it's 26 either. Like, I think it's 7 maybe. Hey, someone commented on one of my videos 2 weeks ago. But how do I... How do I look up how many people I have that may have followed me? Your channel. 7 subscribers. Yep. It is 7. Hey, McElta, how's it going? Okay. Yeah, I figured you'd probably like this section. I've gotten way better at doing those keys, too. No, someone commented on a different video. Like, I saw your comment, but it was a different one. So I've got 2 comments. No, let's put a little ink around this circle. Better to find the border. Something over here. Now we got this space a little more well defined. Here, suppose we could zoom in a little, give you guys a better look. Yeah, I was thinking, like terracotta. I don't know, a different, something different. We'll figure it out. All right, where did my pencil go? I mean, at least for the H, give it that, you know, keep the throne look going on. Not quite sure which comment of mine you're referring to. I mean, I wasn't gonna make the H, like, change the colors in the H. For the V, that was sort of what I was thinking. It's always difficult to do stuff on this side of the notebook because my hand gets stuck on the thing. There we go. A little nicer. Don't be scared, man. Change your password, move on, forget about it. You've taken the appropriate steps. Now, his number of followers jumped up by 500 overnight. which is kind of concerning. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, Blue. It could have been someone was in your stream, clipped something, and you went viral, and then a bunch of people were like, hey, this guy's really cool. But it's still probably a little prudent to make sure that it's not the more malicious answer that a Twitch-connected service did something dumb and exposed your password. So, I recommended the standard internet thing. If you're concerned your account has been compromised, change your password. Yeah. So that, from a consumer standpoint, that is it's pretty much all we can do as users. And it does kind of suck because, you know, it sort of puts the onus of the internet security that you don't have any control over and be like, well, we might punish you for something you didn't do. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Exactly. I'll be hoping that it is good news. You're about to blow up. New internet viral sensation with your beatboxing. And yes, I'd also like to thank whoever gifted Blue a tier 2 sub. That was extremely generous. So even though I'm the streamer, if it's an anonymous gifter, I don't actually get to see who the gifter was. I don't know. That might make it even more likely that it was you. You got your own plausible deniability built in. Yeah, I also like the way this one's turning out. The throne look was a happy accident, and so, you know, just sort of lean into it. I like what I did up here to keep it with the curve rather than messing up the grid. Sorry, I'm just trying to imagine how exactly you're doing that. Like, did you put your phone in the toaster? Yeah, maybe the toaster did it. This was helpful. Just get rid of these things for now. I've got what I'm trying to replicate on this side. I bet you could get a USB powered toaster for when you're sitting at your computer, but you also want to make toast. Remote toast making, yeah. What would remote toast play? I'm thinking ska. So, yes to the ska? You're going to be getting weird toaster advertisements for the rest of your life. You look up, are there Bluetooth enabled toilets one time 7 years ago, and you still get random targeted ads on the internet being like, would you like to buy a $6,000 toilet? No. Yeah. I mean, I get all those like Celtic. I mean, I'm gonna say quote unquote Celtic designs. I'm really not sure. On Facebook, where it's like, look at this awesome T-shirt of Fenrir or the Tree of Life, or like a blanket with Yggdrasil on it and stuff like that. And I made the mistake of responding to one, being like, "Hey, who's the artist for any of these?" And they're like, the response was, have a 15% off coupon on your next order. Like, doesn't make me feel any less like you're stealing the artwork. Oh, I knew about the USB toast-shaped hand warmers. That's been a Think Geek thing for years. Oh. Why would you take me to Pinterest when I did Think Geek hand warmers. How come the top Google search isn't actually thinkgeek.com? Wait, what? When did ThinkGeek get bought by GameStop? I mean, I guess on the one hand, that's unfortunate. I guess on the other hand, it has been so long that I didn't know that until I Googled it right now, and ThinkGeek.com redirected me to GameStop.com/ThinkGeek. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. You know, that should have been under. Whoops. I forgot that this part was connected to this part. Hey, don't worry about it, man. You have potentially a lot to think about. Again, I'm pulling for it's good news. This will be a boon for you and your burgeoning beatboxing and or singing career. Again, you've taken all the steps that you can. Possibly you can email Twitch and be like, "Hey, I'm concerned about this," and then just sort of save that email. But by and large, it is now out of your hands. So there's no. I mean, it's real easy to say, and I have rolled my eyes many times when people have told me very similar things, but there's no point in worrying about it anymore because you have done all the steps that you can do. And worrying about things that you can't control just makes you, nervous for no reason. And as someone who has worried about things that they couldn't control for some time, it is a real difficult habit to unlearn. Well, I mean, if someone hacked my Twitch account, they would be able to get a bank account that I use for my LLC, so, and my Amazon login. There'd be a good number of I mean, those are the two big ones. For you, it'd just be your Amazon info, possibly. I'm not sure how Twitch manages that, like how they interface, since Twitch is a subsidiary of Amazon. Like, if you got one, you probably could already get the other, but I don't know. Alright. There you go. Vorin Hex VH. Let me take a picture here before we start coloring it up. Hey, again, I'm thanking you for doing all the hard work of promoting my channel for me. Like, I was talking about it probably on the Sunday stream, but it is one of the more difficult things that I definitely don't do enough of, because it just is. I find it very mentally exhausting to stay on top of being like, okay, I've got to optimize my hashtag usage. Nah, I shoot out the one tweet since I linked it to my Streamlabs, and I post it on Facebook. And I'm looking for a way to automate that too, as much as I can. All right. What to put in these panels? Something like that. Seems good. Yeah, something like that. Well, too bad. You're getting thanks. You're getting thanked, and you're gonna like it. Yeah, seemed like a good idea. Distinct lack of eyes. Yeah, this design really just sort of fell into place pretty nicely. I find it a little easier to like make art for other people. All right, let's start filling in black space. Just gonna be all of these keys. Well, I was saying earlier. I'm not sure if you were on at that point, but I'm almost certain that this design right here is straight out of Kells. Like maybe not like from this part up, probably no, but this section here, I would be surprised if it wasn't in Kells, because it's just a very, it's just a 3x3 space. Yeah, and I did something that I don't normally do, which is break up the spirals, or break up the four maze patterns. But as my brain has picked up on good ways to set up keys, it's starting to pick up on why you would do stuff like this. So I'm thinking purple in here. I'll be here. Give it that, purple being the regal color and all. Give it sort of more of a, really hammer in the throne. Hey, Top, we still here? I'd ask Derry, but, him being monochromatic, colorblind here, means that me asking him about some color choices is, borderline mean, but also kind of funny when trying to find out which shades of gray he enjoys most. I mean, unless you have a shade of gray that you appreciate, then I will definitely try and work it in. I feel like I should put something in here as well. Medium to light gray is nice. I don't know what answer I was expecting you to give me, but I did ask for which shade of gray you enjoy most. Yeah. Alright, well, let's take one last picture here before I start putting color on. Got the large blacks. I think let's... all the almonds black. And centers that nothing come out of, also black. There we go. I think that is all the spaces I would like to place black. Keyboard a little bit. Oh, I should plug my phone in. Right. Let's do some terracotta brown. On. Had to sort of refocus the camera there. You know how I know it's a good design? Because I can, even as I'm looking at one part, anytime my eyes like move around, the whole drawing just sort of pulses. Oh, network error, huh? Well, it's still saying I'm live, but my stream preview seems to be tanking. No, it's back. No, I was looking at my preview and it just gave me a playback error, so I wanted to make sure nothing was going wrong. It's all right. Wait, what happened? Was it something I said? I don't know if I have what you would consider a blue and gray. I was thinking gold, then it would be like it's emanating outwards. Though I feel like once I cross here, I want to change the color. So I don't know if I want this gold all the way through, but maybe I do. Then have this piece be gold, and then these pieces be something else. These parts? Yeah, I can see that. You must have triggered a keyword or something. Yeah, I don't know if you can, like, bulk ban people. Where's my... There it is. Also gives me a pretty good idea on what I want to at least do for this part. So for down here, we do that in gold and then this in silver. I don't know, man. At this point, I'd say just email Twitch and be like, hey, I don't know what happened, but somehow all of these bots followed me. Not violet. Where's just regular purple? Oh, I think it's you? Yeah. So I'm thinking purple for up here. For that royal, you know, the royal color. Um. Hang on. Well, I figured it'd be under security or privacy, but there's definitely a way to contact Twitch. Yeah, Nightbot is gained sentience. I mean, it could be as simple as, you know, help@twitch.com. Oh, yeah, but so I was going to talk about the other thing that I've been watching, which is The Hollow. I forget when I watched season 1. It's a Netflix original about... Well, I don't know if I want to tell you what it's about. That it gets into a lot of spoilery stuff, but 3 people wake up in a room with no memory of how they got into that room. Is season 1, and now there's a season 2. And when I saw season 2, I was just like, man, I really want to know what they were going to do after the end of season 1, because... Yeah, down here. I could see that. But I watched 8 episodes today, or 7 episodes. So I've only got 2 or 3 left. So I'd recommend checking it out. So what color would you think for here that would make you think of a seat cushion? At first I was thinking red, but then with all this purple on top and then purple on the bottom, I don't know if I want red in the middle. Alright, let's fill this space in with the purple. See if something comes to us. Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. I was thinking red dots for like this space. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot longer before I'm gonna resist the urge of adding as much color as possible. Which one of you is lighter? Open that spot up a little bit. Yeah, I mix them. Four, five, six, seven, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I might put some yellow behind there. So I'm thinking green background here, and then blue background here. And then I also think I'm gonna put a thick black line around everything, around the whole bit. Get you the, you know, like the forest floor, the sky. At least that's what I always think of. See, I'm always a green and blue sort of person. Plus, they'll have a nice big separation between them. Now, to me, it gives you this sort of weird, like, collapsing horizon line that comes in this way. I mean, the normal blue that I use is significantly lighter than the green. Maybe not significantly, but it is definitely a lighter shade of blue. Plus, for this one, I remembered to take a picture of it before I colored anything in, so we could always print it out and color it again with something new. I don't know. I sort of think about it in Quiplash terms. Usually I should just go with my gut answer, because the more I think about it, the more I will reason my way out of what's probably the better choice. Not all the time. But enough of the time. I mean, I like my colors as many as possible. '80s synthwave Afrofuturism. Is my aesthetic jam. That's part of the reason why I think I liked, you know, Thor Ragnarok and Black Panther just as probably my two favorite of the Marvel movies. Because, man, are they extremely colorful. Man, I hope the next Doctor Strange 2 is even more of an acid trip because, I mean, it's called it the Mountains of Madness. I mean, I feel like this section of blue just suddenly made it like the picture's taking a nice big breath right there. Gotta get some air into it. Yeah. So definitely I'm feeling gold for this one. Then I don't know. We'll see what color wants to fall out of this guy. So whatever color I put here also should go in the corners. Oh, here? Yeah, maybe. Definitely, it would open this up. So then probably I put the green as this and here. Alright, I like it. And because well, think about it this way. All you need to do now is just convince the regular people that come on to just get an average of 3, and you'll be affiliate. And I think you can do it in as little as 8 days. If you streamed every day for 8 days with an average of 3 viewers, you could go through the affiliation process. Well, that's an idealized world. And hopefully we're going to live in the idealized outcome will happen. Alright. And since I overslept a little and didn't start my stream on time, I will keep streaming until I finish coloring. You just have to hold on a little longer, Yellow Ochre. And then you can retire. I think I've also changed my mind about the red dots. I think I'm going to just... go all the way? I don't know. Yeah, Mike's got your back, both of them. Double mic'd up on a Tuesday night. The boss is Jeff Bezos, because Twitch is owned by Amazon. Now you might want to try float the question in the Twitch subreddit. So reddit.com/r/Twitch. I mean, Blue, I assume you have a Reddit account? Probably. So, maybe there being like, hey, I woke up this morning and I found that 500 bots followed my channel. How do I undo that and not get punished by Twitch? Also, I think I'm going to actually put silver in the background for the red dots. The white looks kind of weird. It's just off enough. Where I think the silver will be enough to... I think that'll bring it together. that's that, then this is this. Got a little snake mouth going on here too. Oh yeah, definitely. That was the right call. Just the lightest little touch. I don't think the camera is picking up the change. Maybe when we zoom in it'll show up a little nicer, but sitting here, it definitely almost immediately noticeable difference. Yeah, like, cause I mean, this one you can tell a little more than here, but I don't know. This just kind of looks like an albino strawberry or something, like an underripe strawberry. All right. Put some thick black lines. Little triangles up top. These ones? There's already silver in there. Yeah. And how many colors did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess silver doesn't count. 6. 6 and then a shade. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. So I was only gonna do like just this part, not all of the not like all of the lettering. One, because this, I don't have a way to really put a thick line in without covering up some of my line work at this point. And like you said, it'll really bring them out and be like, people go, what's this supposed to be? And like, oh, it looks like there's a V and an H in here. All right, here you go, Derry. Taking a picture here. I'll post it up in the Discord. You can take it, clip it, use it how you want. Just make sure, you know. All right, only ran a little bit over, but, you know, slept in a little too long, so. Actually, so you get a little extra stream today. Actually, we're actually gonna blacken in just the edges to continue with the H shape here. There we go. I think that's actually better. You lose a little bit of the red dotness, but I think it brings the H out. Hey, but you know what you can also do? You can use emotes without having to use channel points. So you can work on vertical. Right. Here? Oh, here. Yeah, yeah. Good catch. All right, anything else? Okay. Now, for real, picture. Alright. The one I posted in the Discord will be the finished one. Alright. Yeah, I took it. It's already been taken. So that is going to do it for me for today. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. for some more Quiplash and or TKO. If you liked what you saw, please hit that follow button or subscribe if you really, really liked what you saw. And remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you got that one free Twitch Prime. But you have to do it every month, so you'll get to hear me remind you pretty much every stream. Until next time, bye.